Hey, Jeremy here from LATT SEO. In this video, I'm walking through an audit for Tattly and wanted to just take you through as I'm looking at the site, some metrics, and look at what I see going on from an SEO perspective as to what's going on with the site and what can and should be cleaned up to help them rank better, generate more traffic. So the first thing I like to do is in Ahrefs, look at some of these data points here and look generally at their performance chart to see what's going on. Does it look like they were hit with an algorithm update or a penalty of some kind, or traffic and links trending in the right direction? A number of different quick data points to get from just looking at this chart here. The other things to look at then would be referring domains and backlinks and see what does this ratio look like? Does it look off? How strong is their site? Traffic, how's this looking? And the first thing I'm seeing here is referring domains to backlinks. The ratio here is extremely skewed. In an ideal world, you'd have one referring domain would provide you one backlink because there's diminishing returns if you get additional links from the same domain. But for a brand like this, I could see a site that has multiple links, or if you're having links from individual blogs or things like that. But even still, I want to look at some of their anchor text to see what's going on there. So I'll actually do that now. Anchor text, if you're unfamiliar, is going to be generally the blue text or the blue underline text on a website that links to a different website. And what I'm seeing here, zoom this in a little bit. I have this right now sorted by the referring domain percentage here, the number of referring domains. And the first one here, Tattly, their brand name is fine. Tattly.com is fine. Empty anchor is fine. Temporary tattoos, 60 referring domains for the exact match temporary tattoos. It's only 1.1%, but it still could be a potential issue. Let's look at the actual quality of links here. So the first quick sort I like to do is DR, just to see where some of these are coming from. But DR is a metric that can be gamed. And let me show you exactly what I mean here. So if we look at domain traffic, I like to look at this one actually better because we can see websites that I like to sort this low to high to see any of the links that are coming from websites with zero traffic, because these are very likely not valuable links to have and can impact negatively your SEO. So if we look here, some of these looks like they may be either manually built or bulk built or something like that, but they're on TypePad and Squarespace and sites like that. And all of these have traffic 0. So this column here, domain traffic, 0, 0, all these are zeros. All of these are zeros. And if you look here, this one is DR51. So this is a DR51 link that has 0 traffic. And the way to think about this is if a website, generally speaking, you would think a DR51 or 36 would be strong websites or stronger websites relative to the majority of the internet. And a DR51 that has 0 traffic tells me that Google does not really value this site. And this DR was either built in the past or it was gamed somehow. But this link is, even though it's a DR51 with 0 domain traffic, again, Google does not value this site very much, because if a site is valuable in Google's eyes, it gets traffic. Let's look at a couple more here just to go through this. So these are all still 0 traffic. Now we're getting to one visitor per month. Here's some DR48s, or the same one. DR48 with only 19 visitors a month. So the point here isn't to throw this site under the bus. It's just to look at and see from an objective perspective what is going on with their SEO and then what can or should be done, if anything, to help them. So next thing I want to do is look at some keywords here and see what they're actually ranking for. Now this makes more sense actually, that they would have more links because they rank number 2 or number 3 for temporary tattoo and temporary tattoos. So for them to have additional links like that actually makes more sense now. But still, it holds true that those links that are coming to the site from those DR51 site with 0 traffic are still not valuable links, whether they built them internally or not. It is not a link that is likely serving them much or providing them with much value. But they do have links and they do have value to their site because they are ranking extremely well for this term anyways. And one of those reasons could be their DR is 75. So pretty strong site. And it looks like in the past, they have had significant amount of traffic looks like it's bouncing up and down a little bit. It looks like they get a big spike in the summer. So let's look again at keyword data here. And this is why this is interesting to go through a site audit like this, because it gives me some idea as to what's going on from a big picture, not just looking at one specific element. Like if I was to just look at their anchors, I would say the site definitely needs some help. But from this perspective here, it looks like they are actually doing pretty well from that perspective. But there's still very likely keywords or phrases that we could optimize better. Here's one example that stands out to me: small tattoos. 25,000 searches per month. They have or had a collection for tiny tattoos. Let's see if it's still there. Yes, it still is here. So they do have this tiny tattoos collection, and they have a bunch of products here, but they have no additional content here at the bottom, which is something I often recommend. And if we look at the search results here for the key phrase small tattoos, 97, 99, 70, so actually stronger than that one. 97, 95, 92, 88, 20, 75. And they are down here at number 31, getting, where's traffic here? Traffic column, 13 visitors to this collection page every month, which is minimal or nothing compared to some of these other ones. So I wonder why they don't have a small tattoos collection. Interesting. So let's look at, this is another thing to look at then, keywords. Let's do small tattoos versus tiny tattoos. Tinty tattoo. And then let's look at plurals as well. Yeah, so small tattoos is significantly more traffic here. 31,000 plus about 7,000, or 38,000 for small, and tiny's at about 8,200. So absolutely something they should have. Let's go to the site and just check shop collections, tiny. Huge opportunity here. I would absolutely recommend this change to small tattoos. Now, it may actually be a brand play though. I don't know if this is like their actual product name is Tiny Tin, and that's why they're ranking for this, but they could still include their tiny product in a small tattoos collection. That would be my significant recommendation for them. So don't want to spend too much time going through all these specifics here, but absolutely some room to improve if they're looking to rank for something like small tattoos. And that's it. If you got some value from this video, subscribe to my channel, post content like this, and plan to continue doing so. And it would help me out, and I would appreciate it. And if you're looking for help with your SEO, fill out the contact form in the description or the comment section of the video here, and I'll take a look at your SEO, see how I can help you, and see if I can get you ranking better, generate more traffic and revenue from your organic search results. And that's it. I'll see you in the next one.